Hey, what's up, you guys? Hope you're all having a good day. Now, today's video, I'm going to be doing a prediction video of the AFCON 2024. For those who don't know, the AFCONs are essentially like the World Cup, except it's only countries from Africa. So starting off, we have Pool A. Pool A has the likes of Cote d'Ivoire, also known as the Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and Nigeria. Ivory Coast are the hosts. They are currently ranked 49th in the world according to the FIFA World Rankings. And in the qualifying campaign, they had a record of 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Equatorial Guinea are ranked 88th in the world and had a qualifying record of 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Guinea-Bissau are ranked 103rd in the world and had a qualifying record of 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And Nigeria are ranked 42nd in the world and had a record of 5 wins, no draws, and 1 loss. I think clearly in this group, Guinea-Bissau are, I think, I would argue, are the weakest team, so I'm putting them in 4th. I've got Equatorial Guinea in 3rd. However, I believe that they will scrape through, as 4 of the countries that are ranked 3rd in the group do progress to the knockouts. In 2nd, I have the hosts, Ivory Coast, and number 1, I have Nigeria, as I believe that they're simply the strongest side in this pool. Pool B has the likes of Cape Verde, Egypt, Ghana, and Mozambique. Cape Verde are ranked 73rd in the world. They had a qualifying record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Egypt are ranked 33rd in the world. They had a qualifying record of 5 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. Ghana are ranked 61st in the world. They had a qualifying record of 3 wins, 3 draws, and no losses. While Mozambique are ranked 111th in the world and had a qualifying record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. So as a result of that, I have Mozambique 4th, Cape Verde coming in 3rd. Ghana I've got in 2nd, and Egypt I think is simply too strong for this group, so I've got them coming in 1st. Pool C, we have Cameroon, Gambia, Guinea, and Senegal. Cameroon are ranked 46th in the world. They had a qualifying record of 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Gambia are ranked 122nd in the world and have a record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Guinea are ranked 80th in the world and have a record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. And Senegal are ranked 20th in the world and have a qualifying record of 4 wins, 2 draws, and 0 losses. And Senegal are also the defending champions. So I have Gambia coming in 4th, Guinea coming in 3rd, Cameroon coming in 2nd, and Senegal coming in 1st. Pool D, we have Algeria, Angola, Burkina Faso, and Mauritania. I think I've butchered that pronunciation. My bad. Algeria are 30th in the world, a qualifying record of 5 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. Angola are 117th in the world and had a record of 2 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. Burkina Faso had ranked 57th in the world and had a record of 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And Mauritania are ranked 105th in the world and had a record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. I have Mauritania in 4th. I have Angola in 3rd. I have Burkina Faso in 2nd. Now I think Burkina Faso and Angola could potentially be switched and should be that way if you look just purely at world rankings. However, there's usually like 1 or 2 upsets, man. I don't know where they're going to come from. I can never predict them, but I'm just going to predict an upset here, basically for the sake of it. Who could easily be switched, and Algeria, I believe, will top the group. Angola sneaking through as one of those 3rd placed teams. Pool E, we have Mali, who are ranked 51st in the world and had a record of 5 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. Namibia, who are 115th in the world, and had a record of 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss. South Africa, who are ranked 66th in the world and had a record of 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And Tunisia, who are ranked 28th in the world and have a record of 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Namibia coming in 4th, South Africa coming in 3rd, Mali coming in at 2nd, and Tunisia coming in at 1st. So not really predicting any surprises there. Pool F, finally, we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo, or the DR Congo, as they are known by FIFA, in at 67th in the world, according to the FIFA rankings. They had a qualifying record of 4 wins, 0 draws, and 2 losses. Morocco, who are currently ranked 17th in the world, 3 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. Tunisia, who are ranked 121st in the world, according to the FIFA World Rankings, and won 2 games, drew 2 games, and then lost 2 games. And finally, Zambia, 84th in the world, with a record of 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. And for that group, I have Tanzania coming in at 4th. I got Zambia coming in at 3rd, but qualifying. Got DR Congo in 2nd, and Morocco, I think, are simply too strong in this group and will top the group. To the knockout stage, firstly starting off with the round of 16. We have the hosts, Ivory Coast versus Cameroon, Algeria versus Zambia, Egypt versus Angola, Morocco versus Mali, Ghana versus DR Congo, Nigeria versus Guinea, Tunisia versus Burkina Faso, and Senegal versus Equatorial Guinea. For the first game, Ivory Coast versus Cameroon, I've given the edge to the Ivory Coast. I think home advantage will prevail there. Algeria versus Zambia, run-of-the-mill game in terms of expectations. I think Algeria are going to win it. Egypt versus Angola, I've got Egypt to win that. Morocco versus Mali, I've got Morocco to win that. Ghana versus DR Congo, I have Ghana to win that. Nigeria versus Guinea, I've gone with an upset here. I've gone with Guinea to win, but honestly, Nigeria could very easily win it. From what I'm aware of, when it comes to the AFCONs, there's usually a bunch of upsets. So I'm trying to just randomly pick an upset every now and then. Next game, we have Tunisia versus Burkina Faso. I've gone for another upset. I'm tipping Burkina Faso to win that. And Senegal versus Equatorial Guinea, I've got Senegal to win that one. That leaves us with the quarterfinals of the hosts, Ivory Coast versus Algeria, Egypt versus Morocco, Ghana versus Guinea, Burkina Faso versus Senegal. Game 1, I have the hosts, Ivory Coast, scraping through. Egypt versus Morocco, I'm going to tip Morocco. That is a good game, though. That's a very good game, and honestly, a very tight game to call. Ghana versus Guinea, I've gone with Ghana. Burkina Faso versus Senegal, I've gone with the defending champions. That leaves us with semi-finals of the hosts, Ivory Coast versus Morocco, and Ghana versus Senegal in that other semi-final. For the first semi-final, I've tipped Morocco to win. I think that the hosts' Cinderella story will end at the semi-final. And finally, Ghana versus Senegal, I've gone with Senegal to win that, leaving us with a final of Morocco versus Senegal. 2 very good teams. I've gone with the team that had that super deep run at the World Cup. I've gone with Morocco to win it. Well, that is my AFCON prediction. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave down in the comments below what are your predictions for the AFCONs. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I make videos whenever I can. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.